go ahead and install that now and show you how it looks. Now for some of you that says that when the Tesla is updating, you're not able to get in there, here's a proof that if the car is updating, the doors are all accessible. Now we're gonna try this again. Gonna open it. And yeah. Anyway, excuse the mess in the car. So yeah, that goes on the roof, and it should help you keep your cabin much cooler in the summer. And also, I believe during the winter, helps your car, keeps the heat in the vehicle much longer. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this and install it. All right, guys, so this is what's in the box here. And I love the fact that Hansshow actually gave you some extra tools that I don't think you will even need. But in here you have a screwdriver, you have your pry tool, and you have the harness that you're gonna need because we're gonna have to tap into one of the ports in the vehicle. And you also have these brackets here to keep the sunshade stable. And you also get a white glove. And finally, you have the motorized roof here. This looks like it's supposed to be a two-man job, but we're going to see if I can do it by myself. And that will give you an idea whether you need two people to do this. And on the back, you can see the motor that powers this sunshade. First thing you need to do is put down the back seats. And if you do have the third row like I do, you put on both back seats, second row and the third row seats. And then we're gonna open up the trunk here. We're actually going to grab the sunshade and then we're going to just lay it in there in the back seats. Once we're done with that, we're gonna have to pry through the trunk here and attach our pigtail for the harness. All right, guys, so one thing I love about this, I don't know if you can see here, you do have the controls in the front as well as the back as well. It's pretty light actually. The only thing we need is to tap into this cigarette lighter. So we're gonna take this harness that was provided by Hansshow. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab these wires here, take that out. We're gonna plug in Hanshow's wire here to that. And then the male side comes into the female side of the Model Y, just like that. And that is it. And we can just tuck that in. So the rest of this wire, we're just gonna route it on the side here. It's very simple. I'm gonna route it all the way here. And we wanna bring it all the way up to the top here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this fish tape that Hansshow provided, and they also provided electric tape to tie the wire because we're gonna fish this through here. So let's just find a nice spot where this will pass through. Just make sure you pry this trim down a little bit more. As you can see, it's already up there. So we're just gonna pull that around. Next, what we wanna do is take your electrical tape and we are going to tie this wire on the electrical tape. You wanna just cover it enough so it doesn't get caught up on something in there, or any wires that may be in there. You don't really need that much. Just make sure you're covering just enough. I think this is good. This is long enough. Want to lift this up. This up here. All right, that's it. 2 people, convenience. 1 person might be a little difficult, but we got this. So once that is plugged in just like that, so we're just going to lift the shades up and make sure it's properly aligned with the roof. Alright guys, so as you can see, pretty much got it up there. It's just been held by those 2 anchors that you saw at the back. Now I just gotta connect the front right there, and from there it should be good. It already has power, as you can see. It's already working. I have it up there now. It's not properly attached yet because I have to put the front bracket, and that should hold the front and the back. Alright, now that we made sure every trim is properly aligned with the roof, we're going to tighten those screws up there, and then we're going to cover it up. We can go ahead and tighten these screws here now. Last, we're gonna need these, but first let's check it to make sure it works fine.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
Alright guys, so now that the installation is complete, let me give you my final thoughts. As far as build quality, installation process, and time, I think it's a great product. It's a must-have. Whether you live in a hot climate or in a cold climate, this will help maintain the temperature in the vehicle, whether cool or heat. That will help maintain the temperature. As far as functionality, it's great. I love the fact that they have 2 controls for the driver and the back passengers. However, speed. I wish the motor was a little bit stronger and faster to move this thing up fast. As you see, it's very slow, but
Is it slow to the point where it's not useful? No. It's very useful. It's just slow. I just wish the next iteration, if Hansshow is going to upgrade this, I hope they put a bigger motor or a stronger motor to help propel this shade faster. Other than that, installation, not too bad, but I would recommend you have somebody else to help you. Definitely 2 people. Is 1 person enough? Yes. But it's going to take a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of, maneuvering, especially lifting the shade up to the roof. But other than that, I would recommend 2 people. Installation time, if it was 2 people, like I said again, it would have been shorter because most of your work is going to be taking off the trim to plug in the harness. The rest of it, you just make sure you tuck everything in as you're supposed to and then bolt the front bracket. And that is it. Installation, I'll say about 10-15 minutes. If you take about 10 minutes to watch this video, the rest of the time will be installation because it's just straightforward. If you like this product, you want to check them out, make sure you check the link down below in the description from Hansshow. And if you use my discount code KIDSTECH, you're going to save 22%. Get this for your Model Y, man. I wish Hansshow comes out with Sunshade for the Cybertruck. I would definitely put one in there. Stay tuned for my next video. Again, I have another product for the Cybertruck, and you're going to see that soon. Again, tap in, subscribe, like this video, and share with your friend who may need this. And see you in the next one.